This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
So, that's today's first stream here. Main stream will be co-op and Sea of Thieves. You know, it's funny because the overwhelming feedback that I got after yesterday's stream was that it was it was a really good stream. People really enjoyed it. There were some people who really weren't even interested in the game, but they said that the stream was very fun to watch me play. Again, because I was honest.
What? You have to be brain dead fucking stupid to believe that. I realize I have a hardcore fan base who want to watch me play whatever. No matter what I play, they don't care. They're here. I'm pretty sure we all knew that it was about some kind of a fanatical cult.
Because I, was trying to learn everything on the fly. Seeing the co-op aspect was pretty good. People liked that. And it's funny because I got a few people who said, I can't believe it. I went to see Phil's stream. I expected rage and he was going to be acting like a jerk. And the stream wasn't like that. And I'm like, well, yeah. Because generally that's not what my streams are about. People who believe that are people who only watch the negative montages. They don't actually come and watch the streams at all. They watch highlights of people only taking the negative montage moments, and posting them up. And, in a video that only highlights that shit. I'll give you guys a perfect example. All right, here's a really perfect example. All right. Ultra Street Fighter 2. This is a game that last year when I played it over the course of the summer of 2017, I overwhelmingly dominated my opposition. I won way more matches than I lost. It was just really good high-level gameplay. Of course, there was tons of lag and tons of bullshit because the game allows overpowered characters like Akuma to be played in ranked matches. So when I did fight one of those, I raged. All right, because it's true. It's completely unfair. It's broken, and Capcom are a bunch of assholes.
Why am I toxic? Someone who doesn't deserve any popularity on YouTube because he's a bad person, because this is how he plays games. He doesn't respect game developers. He just insults them constantly. That's what Phil is. He's a bad person. He's a bad gamer. But here's the evidence. Look at this. This is how you don't play video for this game. It's terrible.
For putting that shit into ranked gameplay. So what do the idiots do? Do they actually show an accurate representation of what those streams entailed, which was mostly high-level gameplay with respectful commentary and every once in a while some rage? No, of course not. You get the montage that shows Phil's yelling at this person, right? And it only shows, like, maybe literally 1 to 2% of what actually took place on the majority of streams. Over the summer, I played it in June, July, August, and September. And I played it probably about 12 times or more. So, you're talking a good 30 hours or more of gameplay. They probably showed, like, 15 minutes. The 15 minutes where I raged. But that's representative of my streams, right? Of course not. And they say, oh, Phil sucks. This is how you don't play Ultra Street Fighter 2. Phil sucks. It's like, huh? No. Look at my win-loss record. I was in the top 100, and I was whooping ass, and I was doing really good. How can you tell me that I suck at the game when the majority of matches I'm dominating the opponents, and I have an amazing win-loss record? Oh, because you only focus on the bullshit. So it's kind of the same thing here, where, I have a really great stream yesterday, honest reactions, great co-op gameplay with people, really fun. I'm enjoying myself. Everyone watching the stream enjoys it. And then some people are like, wow, I'm so surprised. This is nothing like what people say Phil streams are. No kidding. No kidding. I definitely recommend you come by and watch for yourself to see what actual streams actually are rather than just listening to a bunch of negative kids who want to spin stuff to try to get views on their videos on YouTube.
When you have no life, when you have nothing positive going on for you, you take that time that you have nothing to do with and you spend it doing negative shit instead. So instead of going out and seeking friends or hobbies or significant other, these people prefer to just sit and be miserable at home constantly and do negative shit to people on the internet. It's pathetic and it's sad in a lot of ways, but that's life for some people, I guess. I got the chair.
Yeah, I'm a gamer!
Shout outs!
Critical for Days cheered and said, hey, Phil, I've been seeing a lot of fan art from your fans, but I don't really like this one in particular. It lacks effort, and probably the guy took 5 minutes to do it. I'm not hating, but I want people to put effort in. Well, listen, no one else did any. No one else did fan art. So I'd much rather have a, rushed, taped together fan art than no fan art at all. So, I'm not picky. And sadly, did you do fan art? And, I'm not trying to be a jerk critical for days, but did you do fan art? No. Well, then guess what? You really shouldn't criticize this fan art, because if you can't do better or didn't even put any effort in, you have no right to criticize what they did. That's the bottom line. It's just called nitpicking, or, trying to be some kind of a, really elitist when you didn't do it yourself. So, what grounds do you have to criticize this person? So, please stop.
Wow.
Allosaurus Rex cheered and said, why do you put so much stock into what idiot detractors say about your Street Fighter 2 gameplay? I don't at all. I don't put any stock into it at all.
I'm good at lying. I'm a very fallible, very, very fragile, very, vulnerable person. Everyone knows that.
All right. The point I was making was that people other than me put stock into it. People who don't watch my streams, don't watch my content at all, watch a stupid montage that's completely slanderous, defamatory, and not representative of what one of my actual gameplay streams is, and they think that it is. Oh, well, I watched Phil play Street Fighter 2, and all he did was yell at Akuma players and swear, therefore, he's terrible at the game, and all I saw was him lose, so obviously he never won a match, right? That's what I mean. Same thing with Sea of Thieves yesterday. So many people came to me and said, Phil, we watched your stream for the first time in a long time, or maybe for the first time ever, and, watching it, and they're like, what the hell? This is good.
No.
This is actually quite good, and, I can't believe that Phil's stream was so good, because I've heard so many negative things. Well, that's the point I was making. There is no stock in anything these idiots say about me. That's the point I'm making. So it's actually the opposite of what you're saying, is what the point I was trying to make. Okay. Critical for Days cheered again. He says, I can't wait for you to stream Street Fighter 30th anniversary. Hope the games are good online and not being asked like Ultra Street Fighter 2, because if it sucks, some people would say, oh, you suck. I know, but that's the thing. If the online play is garbage and the connections are terrible, people will blame me. Dudes, there's ridiculous amounts of evidence out there that I'm great at Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I've won tournaments. I was the highest placing American player in 2005 at EVO. I've won multiple tournaments in different versions of the game. I've won EVO qualifiers. I mean, there's so much evidence.
I am a former professional fighting game player in the capacity, not that I did it for a living. I was a high-level tournament player, 4th place at EVO, top player of Street Fighter 2 that year overall in the country. And then after that, years I had won, qualifiers, various qualifiers for EVO, and, done pretty good in tournaments overall in Street Fighter 2 over the years. I myself am a former pro fighting game player.
But people just want to ignore it all, just to say that I suck, just for the sake of getting a jolly or getting a dig at me, right? They're idiots. So, yeah, I know. It would really suck if after all this hype being built up around the 30th anniversary collection, it comes out and the online play sucks, so I hope it doesn't.
Oh my God. It's terrible. It's a lost cause. I got an anonymous $1 tip that says, you say everyone should wake up, but you seem to be the one stuck in a dream. Oh my God!
What the fuck? Whoa! Whoa! Don't look.
I don't even know what that means. All I can taste is the saltiness. I have absolutely no idea what that means. I also got another $1 tip from that little voice in your head that says, I told you it would work itself out. Wait, it's not over. That's heavy. I don't even know what that is.
Sea of Thief cheered and said, Phil, there's a thing called constructive criticism. You can criticize other people's work when it's constructive. That guy's right. The fan art for Sea of Thieves is lazy. Okay. But again, here's what you guys got to realize. All right. There's a difference between constructive criticism and criticizing just for the sake of criticizing. So let me ask you a question. When you criticize the Sea of Thieves fan art on pre-stream, oh, it's lazy. Okay. Now, obviously, the person who made that fan art isn't amazingly skilled. You can tell because they didn't, look at the quality of the fan art, right?
What a complete idiot.
So do you really think that for someone who maybe took a little bit of effort and did as best as they could, the only person, by the way, who went out of their way to actually make fan art for the game, right? They do it, and now you basically shit all over them, publicly on stream. How do you think that makes them feel? Do you think they're now motivated to make more fan art? No. Now instead, they just never want to do it again. Because now they feel like shit, because you shat on their one effort to make fan art, and there's no one else who made a piece of art, right? The bottom line is, I'm not picky. I'm appreciative of anything that anyone does for me or my streams, and I'm not going to be an elitist douchebag. Oh, this fan art is not up to my standard for something I could put on my stream. I'm going to reject this one and tell them, do better, screw off. No. And sadly, that's kind of the attitude people are having. Well, then you make fan art. Seriously, you make it. Because guess what? This person is just a person who volunteered and did it for free, just made something nice for the stream. This wasn't someone I paid to do it, and then the effort sucks, so I come back with constructive criticism. So, seriously, grow up. And I mean that, because what you're doing is really nasty and negative, and it's not appreciated. So, stop it.
That person has 100% has the right to share their opinion. It's called freedom of speech.
Critical for Days cheered again, said, I'm sorry about the cheer about the fan art, but it's still my opinion. You disagree with it, but I have a question. When is it right to criticize someone's work, and when is it not right to? It's very simple, like I just explained. It's one thing if, okay, Phil's putting out a stream. Phil, wants to entertain us, but he also wants to make money doing it. He wants us to support him, so we have the right to criticize his work to make it better. 100% I am in agreement with you. 100%, yes. But someone out of the kindness of their heart creates fan art for free. They may not be skilled. They're the only person who even takes any effort to make a piece of fan art for a game. They make it and I use it. Now you shit all over it. No, sorry, that's not allowed.
Stop being a drama queen.
There's a time and a place. Sadly, people think it's black and white. Either all criticism is okay or no criticism is okay. Wrong. That's not the case. The world is many shades of gray. And you need to look at things both objectively and subjectively. In this case, criticizing a piece of fan art like this and tearing it apart is wrong. And it's messed up. And you should know that. Maybe eventually in life you'll figure it out, but, you have to weigh and balance these things. Do you want to play the fucking game? Pick your fights. Again, you want to improve the quality of my stream via, constructive criticism? Great. You want to tear apart some fan's fan art who's the only person who put any effort into doing anything at all? No, that's ridiculous, that's elitist, and that's very, very, I can't think of the word I'm thinking of. Oh, entitled. There we go. It's being entitled. Oh, this stream deserves better. Get the fuck out of here. Guys, this is a fun gameplay stream by a person who just wants to have fun and share gameplay experiences with you. We're not looking for high-end professional quality shit. We're not. Sorry, we're not. This has always been a one-man show. I do it by myself. I don't have anyone really to help me. And the people that do it, go out of their way to help me, I'm incredibly appreciative of. I'm not going to be an elitist, entitled jerk who rejects fan art because it looks like it's MS Paint. Well, screw off then. Then I don't deserve fan art at all if I'm going to have that kind of attitude. So you guys shouldn't have it either.
Wow. I guess I'm not that smart. Man, I'm stupid. Another troll cheer here. Here we go. I guess you'll stop calling game devs lazy and shitting on them in front of hundreds, especially since you did poorly in computer science and developed games. No, moron. Because guess what? I paid for their games, stupid. Why am I toxic? More toxic, overdramatic, drama queen, toxic shit. Toxic toilet juice. Dramatic, toxic content. Garbage content. It's all about drama and bullshit and toxicity. It's not about putting out quality stuff on YouTube anymore. Insane amount of disgusting toxicity. I paid for their game. I paid for a quality product. Therefore, I have the right to criticize. All Phil ever does is talk about money. If I'm running a stream and I'm asking for contributions, you have the right to criticize my stream. This person made fan art for free, which I accepted and used. There's no right to criticize it. So, moron, thanks for the cheer. The salty tears. My mouth is full of salt. Oh, you're getting salt. It's even now, again, my mouth overpowered with salt flavor. All I can taste is the saltiness.
It was 100% salt.
Wow, Bowser Shop just left a troll cheer. You are now banned. Because you've now done this about, 4 times this week, and I've had enough of you. I literally just said, 5 times during pre-stream that I could be criticized. What the fuck? That's 100% a lie. And is 100% wrong. I know you're lying. I'm good at lying. Silver-tongued talker, right? Oh, I'm just going to say it one way. And hopefully you'll believe it, even though that's not the truth. And that's literally what's happening here. The guy's a liar. The guy's a fucking blatant liar and lying to everyone. But people are believing it because they don't know any better. But someone who makes fan art shouldn't be. And Bowser Chomp said, Phil, why can't you be criticized but everyone else can? You're an idiot. Goodbye. I'm not a whiny baby. I'm a mature adult. And I'm not a children's entertainer. Definitely as a person, I've grown, I've changed, I've become way more mature, that's for sure. You think I'm the villain? Go fuck yourself. Enough. We're tired of you wasting our time here. Goodbye. Keep your quarters to yourself. What? What? Burn in hell, Burnell. And now I'm gonna burn in hell for the rest of eternity because of it. You can't change who you are, I guess. What pasta do you prefer? I prefer a penne. Oh! Easy to eat. Oh! Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. Phil's a racist. Phil's a scammer. DSP's a pedophile. DSP is a thief. DSP is a greedy fuck.
This guy's a bitch.
I have a micro penis. Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God I wish I fucking was.